How y'all doing today? Content analysis 2750. My puppy dog is my profile picture. I want to thank everybody who has been viewing my videos, who have subscribed to my channel, who have commented on some of my videos, who have liked some of my videos, and who has shared some of my videos. I would like to thank you very, very much for your support, and I hope that you would continue to support my channel and try to encourage other people to support my channel. Every time I start one of my videos, I research quotes that are compatible to what I will be discussing. And today's quote is, rules of life. 1. Actions have consequences and may have a lasting impact on the rest of your life. Those actions could be negative, or those actions can be positive. If they're positive, they will have positive consequences that will have a lasting impact on your life. If they're negative, they're going to have negative consequences that would have a lasting impact on the rest of your life. I did some negative actions and it had a lasting impact on my life, and it continues to affect me today. There's no reset, undo, or edit button in life. It goes through, like you can't hit the reset button. Factory reset, can't do it. You can't undo what's been done. You can only try to correct it in life. Can't undo it. It's done already. You can't edit it. You could change your course, but you can't edit your life. You could change it, but you can't edit your life. You can't go in it. All right, let me remove this part and continue on there. Nope, it doesn't happen like that. You are the only person responsible for your actions. You cannot blame your actions on others. However, if somebody's got a gun to your head, a gun to your baby head or something, they can force your actions. And that, you can kind of explain your actions away, kind of, sort of. But you are responsible for your actions overall, except for extenuating circumstances. You are free to choose. Number 4, you are free to choose whatever action you want to take, but you are not free from the consequences. If you take the positive actions, you're not free from the consequences. The consequences are going to come, be it that money, be it that car, be it that house. They're going to come over time. They're not going to happen right away, but keep going, keep plucking, and it's going to come. Same thing for your negative acts. You're not free from the consequences. They will come. A lot of people think that, oh, today I got away. Do it again tomorrow. Oh, today I got away again. Do it again the next day. Oh, and 2 months later, now those consequences come. Now you're paying for those consequences, for those actions, rather. Doing nothing is an action. Doing nothing is an action. Nah, I ain't going to do that. I'm going to just sit here and chill. That in and of itself is an action. So the rules of life, actions. 1, actions have consequences and may have a lasting impact on the rest of your life. 2, there's no reset, undo, or edit button in life. 3, you are the only person responsible for your actions. 4, you are free to choose whatever actions you want to take, but you are not free from the consequences. 5, doing nothing is an action. Why do I bring that up? Let's go. I bring that up for Tekashi 6ix9ine. Now, everybody knows the story of Tekashi 6ix9ine. Nice young Spanish guy, Latin guy, if y'all want to be politically correct, comes into the rap game and want to be in line with the rap etiquettes, the rap social life, the rapper's mindset. Figured he has to be tough, and he has to go on and become this rap menace, this gangster, this street guy. Now, it's not to say that he hasn't been involved in his little share of crime prior to becoming a rapper, because he had some criminal incidents that occurred before all this fame. And he caught a break. He caught a good break, and he became a rap phenomenon, a rap celebrity, a competing rapper who could contend with a lot of the other big time artists. But he had to have this persona. He had to have this tough guy thing going on. So he must have sat back and he said, how can I pull this off? Because I need this to jump off immediately. Let me join a gang. Hey man, you want to join a gang? Meet the right person. You meet some people that are going to tell you it's not a good thing to join a gang, but you meet the right person, they're going to say, come on in. So he met Shotty, a guy whose ability to think was limited. It was limited. And why I say it was limited, because here's a guy who's coming to you to join your gang, and he's a star. He's making money, a lot of money. You didn't know what to do with him. You didn't know how to move this guy and use this guy to take him out of the situation that you were in. I'm speaking about Shotty here now. I gotta speak in the second, third person here, I don't want to keep calling the name. So, he accepts him in. Now, this guy, 6ix9ine, wow, I'm in now. Now I could do this. These guys real, man. They from Brooklyn. They 9 straight gangsters. They blood gang. Bloods is a big gang. I'm out there. I got access to these guns, to these drugs. I could run around and do what I want to do, because I got what everybody say. I got shooters behind me. But when you're in a gang, shooters want you to shoot too. Unless you're the boss, you know what I mean? The big homie, the 5-star, somebody, you big guy, you the big guy. You on the supervisor level. You're the CEO level in the game. So you got to do some shooting too. So now you go out there and you want to become this big rap phenomenon, but you want to be the gangster rapper phenomenon. So you going all out with this gang. You're never even thinking, and they're never even telling you, that all the stuff you're doing with them, there's consequences that come with that. The consequences that come with that life, you out there putting in that work and shooting them guns and starting that trouble. And now your ops become other gang members. It's prison or getting shot up and dead yourself. Because sometimes you might get shot up and you might live. Then 50 Cent tell you he took 9 bullets. I took a shot to the face. My shit been fixed back. 50 Cent don't look like he been shot 9 times. I was shot in my face. So at the end of the day, you didn't think about the consequences, grasshopper. So now little grasshopper 6ix9ine is out there doing his thing. Hold on there, we ain't checking in nowhere. We pulling up, we ain't checking in. Checking what? We don't check in nowhere. Shotty got you gone. And your reason for doing it wasn't to go out there and be killing people and all of that, but you knew you had to play the part. So now, the feds roll with the RICO case. You're going in, they come snatch you up, snatch all of them up. They like you. You're a young little Spanish kid caught up with all these black guys in this blood gang. They could tell that this wasn't something that you really inspired to be. You inspired to be a rapper. They know that. They pick people, you know what I mean? You know, the FBI, they'll hold you. They'll squeeze you until you squeal. They know the ones who will squeal. And they separate them from the ones who are seasoned criminals that they know is not going to give up no information. That's going to take their blows and go ahead with their lives. Be it in society or be it in prison. So they know you don't want to do no lot of time in prison. So they catch you up and they give you the deal. Testify by them, for them, we'll come home. You'll go home. I guarantee you'll go home. They also know that by you testifying against this big blood gang, chances are your life is on the line when you walk out of that door. So they're willing to take all that stuff off your face, fix you up nice, give you a new name, send you somewhere where you could get low, and go ahead with your life. And the feds are like, once they use you on a good case and they need you again, they'll come to you again to try to infiltrate some stuff, and they'll fix you up again. Change your face again, give you a new name again, and you took down a whole group of motherfuckers again. They ain't gonna get you for no little guy. They ain't one little, no, they're gonna get you for a group of guys. They know you could play the part now. So you decide, Six Nine decides I'm gonna be Sammy Gravano. Everybody knows Sammy Gravano. Sammy the Bull Gravano is an American former mobster who became underboss of the Gambino crime family. Gravano played a major role in prosecuting John Gotti, the crime family boss, by agreeing to testify as a government witness against him and other mobsters in a deal. Sammy the Bull got a deal. Sammy the Bull had 5 murders that they knew about, that they could have convicted him for, that would have put him in federal jail for the rest of his life. Sammy the Bull was offended for some reason. I don't know what his story is. I can't say what the man's story was, but the man testified. John Gotti was beating those federal cases. The man testified and did John Gotti in. So Sammy the Bull was offered federal protection program, change his face, change his ID, put him somewhere else, let him humble himself, sit down, they're going to give him a good job and all that. Nice place to live and all that. Sit down and relax for the rest of your life until you die. Sammy the Bull said, the hell with all of that. I don't need all that. I'm Sammy the Bull. And at the time, all the gangsters were saying, you know, the mobsters, they were saying what they was going to do to him. You know, rats got to die. In they organizations, they kill the rats. Kill them, they kill them. Junior Gotti was the most vocal about getting him. And he came home and he did a barber. That's the only interview he did. The only interview he did when he came home was with Barbara Walters. And Barbara Walters asked him, why didn't he go into the federal protection program? And he said, he's Sammy the Bull. What do you got to do that for? He's not running and hiding from nobody. And he said, you're not worried about Junior Gotti? He said, Junior Gotti got to worry about me. He know who I am. He know what he could do. All he got to do is come get me. Sammy the Bull is a killer. He put in a lot of killing work for this crime family. So he started everybody saying, fuck that, man. I'm telling, man, it is what it is. You know what I'm about? I just was listening to somebody YouTube live. And no, I was listening to Academics. And some guy on there was saying, man, you know how it is, man. Dudes know that this dude get busy, so when he come out, they not going to tell him he's a rat to his face. They not going to do nothing to him because they know he get busy. Busy is as busy does. Killing is as killing does. When one killer is out there, there's another killer out there and another killer. And there's levels to everything. There's levels to them killers out there too. So Tekashi 6ix9ine decides that he is Sammy the Bull. And he comes home. And he starts taunting people. And he starts singing. He starts taunting people. He starts being fly. He running around with the Mexicans. He get all these black young guys and go to Academics show. Say he come with all these shooters. He proud to say he a rat. Proud to say he told on this one and that one. He's not playing no games. He's the tough of the toughest. And he forget about these consequences. And finally, 6ix9ine reported the attack while in LA fitness bathroom. He start talking about how he walk around with no security and all this. The one thing about him is, see, when you led by non-thinkers, it rubs off on you. You become a non-thinker too. That's why you act without thinking. If you would have been thinking, you wouldn't have joined the gang. You would have found your way out. It's a lot of dumb that's not thinking. So you thinking nobody's going to touch you. Man, I don't got no security. Now, you can't have a gun, 6ix9ine. You cannot legally walk with a gun, no matter what. And the only way that you can walk with a gun and get away from it is you got to continue to work for the feds so they can get you out of these cases because you're getting them big cases. You're running around showing all this money, buying all these Birkin bags, taunting people, acting like nothing can't happen to you. Now look, 2023. Look at him, face all twisted up. The video, oh my God, they beating him like your mama beat you when you was a child, talking to you while whooping your ass. They talking to you while beating you up. Now, 6ix9ine had a lot of friends, you know, WACK100. WACK100, that's 6ix9ine buddy. I don't know what kind of friends is done because if you're looking past the fact that your friend is a rat and broadcasting it and saying how he snitched on these gang members and running around acting like it's nothing and put a couple of dollars in your pocket and you're saying he's your friend, you're calling him up, you're talking to him, you want him to say who's a rat and who's a not because he's King Rat. No, he's not. He's Prince Rat because Sammy the Bull is the King Rat. Ain't nobody beat him up yet. Ain't nobody shot him yet. So, where is your friend at now? Like, what are they going to do to help you now? Then you got some people that are happy to see what happened, and some people they're not so happy to see what happened. You know, they saying, "Ah, this, and this." Now, your boy Academics, he want to put up a post, a live saying, "My best friend 6ix9ine got jumped by violent thugs." God damn, Academic. Academic say he a civilian. He is not a gangster. Violent thugs he put down in his title. His best friend. How you gonna help your best friend now? Because if something happened to my best friend, as long as he ain't do no underhanded stuff, because he gonna have to hold that on his own and get away from me, because I can't trust him no more. I'm going to bat one. And then you want to put this is why. My best friend 6ix9ine got jumped by violent thugs. It's amazing how he put that in there. Violent thugs. King Academics. His face when they was telling him looked so sad. So sad. This is why. How can he say why? Your friend told on some gang members, came home and broadcasted and run around like he that guy, that nothing's going to happen to him under no circumstances. Nobody is going to do anything to him. It's going.
Any oil cartons?
Yeah. 1 minute, YouTube. Oh, I got screw ons.
It's fine. Find that.
$65. Okay, excuse me. Business calls YouTube. I'm doing YouTube video. Yeah, the business call YouTube. Business calls. I got to do my business. But anyway, Academics want to say how his best friend got jumped by violent thugs. He says he's a civilian, and he used that was something a civilian would say. Y'all leave Academics alone, man. Academics likes to start trouble, but he don't want no trouble. But what kind of best friend is that? But Academics, let me say this to you now. You keep going and keep starting these troubles and acting like nothing can happen to you. And you was in the airport and you told the dude, yeah, whatever you want to do, let's get it. You're going to have your day too. Humble yourself. Stop being an instigator. Stop being an antagonist. Stop creating all these problems with people and then calling WACK100 to talk to them and get you out of the problem, because Wack is not going to always be able to save you. And you're going to turn out just like your best friend, 6ix9ine, beat up by violent thugs. Now, I got a text from TMZ. And because one thing about this situation right here, right now, y'all watching, y'all listen. The YouTubers, the sleuths, the YouTube investigators, they're going to help the police solve this case. Because chances are 6ix9ine will lock them up. Because his lawyer said that he's going to try to get him more federal protection now, but you're going to have to enter the federal protection program. You're not just going to do what you want to do and these people protect you for taxpayers' money. You're going to have to do what they say. Sit down, shut up, and fall back. This is your warning, 6ix9ine. This is 6ix9ine's warning. Those guys who beat you up were smart criminals. They were not dumb criminals. Let me show you why now. I got a text from TMZ. And came to my phone and it said the men allegedly involved in the brutal beatdown of Tekashi 6ix9ine appeared to have a plan in place to get to the rapper, as is evidenced in new surveillance footage of the gym. So you got these guys and they had a plan. They must have seen you go in. No security, you going in there, you acting like you all that. It start flashback in their mind. Oh, ain't that the rat 6ix9ine? Ain't that the one talking all that smack? Nothing can happen to him. This and that. Let's get him. Let me see if I got that up for you guys. This is the surveillance they're talking about. So they're saying the guys had a plan. They must have seen him coming in. Those the Spanish guys look like. Those look like Spanish guys or white guys, you know what I mean? But they might be gang members. Like one gang problem don't interfere with the rat coming around where us got beef with them and he ratted on them. No, you're in their territory. You're a rat. You could be an ongoing federal informant and you're walking in their territory. They're going to take care of you. So these are thinking criminals. Because the dumb criminal would have thought, okay, he's in the gym, no security. When he comes out, we finishing him off. We're going to kill him and go to jail for the rest of their lives for somebody who's going to take the stand on you. If he lives with all this surveillance camera, you're done. You're going to go to jail. Extension, 3 killers. They just got convicted. All them boys getting ready to get life in jail for, I think they said they took something like $50,000. For $50,000, 3 of them, $50,000 3 ways. That's like a little over $15,000 apiece. They put themselves in prison for the rest of their lives. These guys figured, okay, we go in here, we stomp him clean out and talk to him while we stomping him out and let him go and let him know we catch you in the right place, we're gonna body you. That's how criminals move. That's how smart criminals move. I'd rather take the assault and battery for the moment just to get something done and let you know you can't come around here no more than to take the murder and get caught. So you see me on video, you see me beating them up. I get assault and battery. That's a low-level felony. I get a couple of years only because of who you are, and I am home. And if I see you again, I will beat you up again if I cannot kill you. And that's the way smart criminals think. And the Facebook, the YouTube people, they're going to help find out who these guys is, what their name is, where they live, and what gang they in. And the police watching now. Academics going to be the #1 helping them. Academics and Wack working together. Wack going to find out the nigga. Wack going to get the paperwork. Wack going to get the paperwork, pass it off to Academics. Academics going to put it out in his job. Police going to be watching, and they're going to go get them. But you can't walk around in life acting like nothing can't happen to you. You can walk around like that in your neighborhood because that's your neighborhood. Everybody know you. Everybody know what you do. But when you start leaving your city and going into another city, everybody don't know you and don't care about you in those streets. You better go in those streets respectful and not let them know too much about you, because they will finish you, put all types of hands and feet on you. Call 6ix9ine and ask him now. He said he in Bushwick and nobody in Brooklyn ain't gonna, he the king of New York. Nobody in New York ain't gonna do nothing to him. But he went to Beeline to sauna. He went to the sauna in Miami. And them boys came in that door and put hands and feet all on that poor boy. Now he'll sit down. Took your blows from getting involved in a gang that you wasn't built for. And you had all this money. And you came home. Nothing happened to you for a little period. And you start broadcasting it. Start acting like you in that gang again without that gang. And start talking about you don't need security. Nobody ain't gonna do nothing to you. And look, they came in there and they could have killed you. They could have killed them. But that wasn't the place. It was the time, but it wasn't the place. This is a lesson for you to learn. If you out there and you involving yourself in all this criminal activity, and when the consequences of your negative action comes, you can't edit it. You can't undo it. You can't reset it. You got to go through it and live with it. And you decide that I'm going to get myself out this situation, Troy Ave. They offered me a year. I'm facing 15. All I got to do is sit down on that stand and tell them people that that guy right there did it. And they ask me, where you at? Him right there, sir. There he is right there. Don't turn your head. You know you did it. That's all I got to do. And you do it. That means that your actions has already affected your life. But you can go and start performing other actions, humble actions. Get out the neighborhood, get away from your old friends, stay in touch with your family, and lay low. You go out there, this man God is on his side. It could have stomped him to death, the painfulest death to go through, beat to death. Rather get a bullet in the head than his head just flying, all the ribs broke, arm broke, jaw broke, lung collapse. Then finally the pain done consume you so much you die. They kicked him in his head. That one head kick could have finished him. Could have went boom, head go, he like this, can't move, knocked out. Then blood start coming out his mouth and nose. Ninja Kung Fu style. brother, and he's gone. So now, before I conclude, I want to just bring this up. Charlemagne the God shares message to folks after 6ix9ine gets beat up for being reckless. 6ix9ine been being reckless. Don't laugh at 6ix9ine. Learn from 6ix9ine. A lot of people going to laugh at 6ix9ine. But that is just fact that you should learn from 6ix9ine too. If you take your lifestyle and you incorporate it into this gangster lifestyle, this street lifestyle, this gangbanging lifestyle, you accept the consequences that come with it. If you don't accept the consequences that comes with it, and you go against it by becoming an informant for the prosecutor, by helping the prosecutor to get a conviction in the case, then you need to shut up when you come home, lay low, and not broadcast it. Now let's see what the story says here. The heavy trolling and wild antics finally caught up with controversial rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine. And now he's unfortunately paying the price for being reckless. He has been always being reckless from the time he came home. He no longer was a celebrity. He was a celebrity, but he no longer was a safe celebrity. He cannot go where he want to go. He cannot perform where he want to perform. He cannot show up where he want to show up. He cannot do walkthroughs where he want to walk through. He cannot do anything of the sort. He had to start going to like Russia and places like that and do his shows. You know what I mean? That place where everybody, Dubai, and all of that place. I mean, Afghanistan, China, you know, that the places. Now he had to go to find his celebrity status and to continue his rap career because it wasn't safe for him over here. Then he want to talk about he don't walk with security. Now I bet you he be with security at all times because you can't not walk with security and you can't carry a gun. You would have to carry that gun. Me, first of all, I ain't turning no informant like that. But if I'm a wanted man and the whole world want me and every state in New York and the United States want me and I want to go do me, I'm going to have to risk carrying that illegal gun because I'm not going to let y'all just catch me like that. So you can't say you're this and you're that, but now you're not willing to take that risk of going to jail again. If I don't want human security, I'm going to have that other security. One homeboy with 30 friends that could fit in my pocket, in my waist, in my jacket. That's all I need. I could have 10 men or 5 men with their own things protecting me, or one guy with 30 friends that could all fit on my waist. You didn't have none of that. You thought you was too tough. And you didn't know. See, that's the whole thing. You don't know where it's going to come from when it comes. You didn't expect that. Academics say he got all them guns. He need to lend you one. You need one. Probably you don't really got one. You don't want them run down in your house. You still under federal probation. So they still going to your house and check your house. I think I got this other thing. Okay, media users have been weighing in. While many people are just trolling the rapper and making fun of him, Breakfast Club host Charlemagne the God is using this situation as a teachable moment for those who like to act just as wild as a stupid artist. That is a misstatement right there because nobody's really acting wild as him. People are having their ops and they're talking in their music and they're doing what they're doing. They're living what they're saying, as they say the new rap culture is. It's nobody really like 6ix9ine, but people on YouTube. People on YouTube is like 6ix9ine. Hassan Campbell, Charleston White, WACK100. DJ Academic. Those are the wild people. Those are the people that's starting all this trouble, telling people your mama this and suck my and all of this other extra stuff. They're the ones that acting like 6ix9ine, like that nothing can happen to them. On power rule this and on power rule that. But they not outside like that. They not just rolling around with nobody in no saunas and all of that. Academics is squashing beef. Soon as somebody say they gonna beat him up, and they not always gonna squash those beats for Academics. Hassan Campbell, he disappeared for a little while, man. Maybe he getting his life together. I seen something on somebody put up a video that some strange stuff happened that kind of like sunk my heart a little bit. But I'm not one of those guys who I'm waiting to see what happens with this situation before I post anything, because I'm not one knowing that the police is looking at this, going to start putting up things and giving my opinion on it, coming from criminal life and education life and putting things together, rational thinking, putting it together, and then helping the police like figure some shit out. We see what happens. But those are the guys that's acting wild and stupid like 6ix9ine. Those rappers out there ain't acting like that. You could only take Gunna and say, well, they're saying that Gunna is a snitch, so maybe he needs to be a little careful. But he's not out there broadcasting he the baddest in the world and nobody can touch him and he did what he did and I don't care who said. He not doing all that. So whoever Charlamagne the God is talking to, he should have been more specific, because he's not talking to a community of rappers, gangster rappers, because they're not doing that. Them YouTube content creators is doing all of that. He said while on air, you can't escape the energy you put out there. You just can't. You get what you ask for. That's them YouTube creators. Those rappers already know what it's hitting for when they say they raps, what they saying against them ops. Those drill rappers already know what it's hitting for when they say that. They're not trying to escape it. They're actually running to it. They actually run into it. You've been toying people for years, telling people to come see you. SMD, you know what that means. Invite that balance to happen to you. That's what YouTube creators do. That's what Hassan Campbell was doing. That's what Charleston White is doing. That's what China Mac does. That's what WACK100 does. All of those people do this like nothing can happen to them. Like they are invincible. Like they done did so much, spend so much. They got the United States Army behind them. Not knowing like FBG Duck could be coming right out of a shopping mall and here they come. You didn't even know they was coming. And they don't beat you up. They shoot you down and gun you down and go to jail. They don't care. Some people don't care about going to jail for their actions. They really don't. They know that's the consequences if they get caught. They already planned it. Yo, bro, listen, bro. If they catch me, bro, get my lawyer. Make sure you send me commissary, man. Take care of my girl and all of that. Real talk, man. This is a real heavy duty job I'm going on. They know the consequences and they're going for it anyway. And they're not out there trying to put their attention on them. They're trying to keep their attention away from them. Charlamagne the God, you should have directed that right towards those YouTube content creators, because you're not really directing that towards those young rappers and those drill rappers, because most of them know what's going to happen. They know they're going to die or they might get caught. They know that. Don't think they don't know that. They know that. Eventually it will. Nobody is exempt, with security or without security. If you are a person who invites violence into your life, guarantee you, it's just a matter of time. And that's the truth. And if the shoe fits, you wear it. Content analysis, 2750. My puppy dog is my profile picture. Please subscribe to the channel. You can like it if you want to like it. You can dislike it if you want to dislike it. You can comment on it if you wish to comment. You can share it if you like. I would love for you to subscribe. Thank all my viewers. Thank all my subscribers. Thank people who comment at me and all of that. You know, if you want to put in a comment, a video or a live that I should view and give you, you know, the realistic point of view to it, do that too. Somebody did that already. They sent a nice video and I did a nice video on it. And I gave them that shout out. Thank y'all very much. And y'all have a good night.